Hey guys, it's good to be back. I know it's been a while, but I went on vacation for a couple of weeks out in California, spending some time with my family. But today I wanted to go over a bag that is near and dear to my heart. This is a bag unlike the ones that we've gone over previously in this channel. It's not a backpack, it's not a sling, it's a tote bag. And this is from the Ancoats Bag Company. The Ancoats Bag Company is the brainchild, the passion project, whatever you want to call it, of John Clark. And John Clark is an artist, and I'll get into that in a second. But this is a bag that is made by a one-man operation, and I initially had purchased this bag because I wanted something that I could easily take all of my insulin and diabetes supplies in case of an emergency. And one of the really cool things about the Ancoats Bag Company is when you go on their website, there is a ton of customization that you can put into these things. The outside material, the colors, the inside material, different admin panels, zippers. You can even change some of the stuff that's out here, and I'll get into that in a little bit because this is actually one of two bags that I've ordered from the Ancoats Bag Company. So you can see that I like this bag quite a bit. So one of the neat things about the Ancoats Bag Company and the tote project in specific is you can work with John. And John is someone who is awesome. Not only is he an excellent bag maker, and it's really cool that this is a person that when your bag is being made, he's thinking about you. It's not just a faceless organization or a factory that's just pumping out product. When you put in an order with the Ancoats Bag Company, this bag is yours. And one of the cool things is that you can have a super customization, just like I did. Why is this bag special to me? Well, like I said, I wanted to use this primarily to transport some of my medical supplies in case of an emergency. So I asked John to make it insulated. Normally these totes aren't insulated, but he made it insulated for me. And that's just one option that you can ask him for. And I know that he's done a bunch of things for other customers, which is great. For my wife, I actually bought one of these bags for my wife in white X-Pack, is that I actually got rid of the backpack straps and I made both sides look essentially the same. So I mentioned backpack straps. The Ancoats Bag Company Tote is a four-way carry. So you can carry it in the side, you can carry it cross-body, you can carry it single shoulder, and then you also have backpack straps. So before we get into like the review portion of this, I just want to say that normally, yes, my reviews are one takes. And normally I have some notes prepared on my laptop, but for this bag, I wanted to do something a little bit more off the cuff. I haven't prepared any notes. I just want to go through this pack and just what are my thoughts, things that I like, things that I don't like, because I've been using this now for over a year. Yes, I purchased it for that initial use case, but I end up using this bag multiple times a week to do groceries. A tote bag is a super utilitarian way of going about it. So let's go into the bag. So let's look at the exterior. So the exterior, it's a black X-Pack material, sailcloth. The stitching here, the construction on this bag is perfect. There is no stitch that is out of place, nothing coming off. It's fantastic. So I wanted something very sleek, something that didn't draw any attention. So for me, I got it all in 100% black. So here on the outside, you have these two pockets that go all the way to the bottom of the bag. So there's a little bit of extra utility there, all the way to the bottom of the bag. And then you have the handle here, which is adjustable. On the back side, he adds these backpack straps, which you can also customize. You can get them with fidlocks, you can get them with crash buckles, and I don't know, I think I've actually seen him do some cobra buckle as well. So this is another way that you can carry the bag. Me personally, I've never used this. I've never worn this as a backpack. Because if I wanted a backpack, I would just get one of my backpacks. I mean, if this is something that somebody is this is the only bag that they have, then sure, I could see that being something that they would need. But I've never actually worn this as a backpack. I've never had the need. And this is one of the reasons why when I had my wife's super customized tote made, I had John remove the backpack straps. And what he did is he actually created what he called a double front. So this front, 2 pockets, is also on the back. So now on the outside, there's 4 pockets. I wish I could show you my wife's bag, but she's at work right now and she has it with her. She takes that bag to work every day. And she's had it now also for a little under a year. And that bag is still in pristine and perfect condition. So then you have like this nice shoulder strap. This is all like seat belt material, some really nice durable hardware. Now let's get into the bag. So here you have AquaGuard zip, PU coated, really nice, nice zipper pulls as well. Then you get into the bag itself. And this is where more customization actually can happen. You can have an admin panel put in here. I believe you can even get this middle divider taken out. But on the inside, you have these 2 pockets that go onto the wall of the bag. You have a middle divider that also has 2 pockets. And then this thing is just deep. This is the regular size, and then there's a larger size. One of the things is I wish I could have gotten the larger size. That would have been nicer for the use case that I ended up using it more for. I really didn't think I was going to use this so much for groceries, but I live 300 feet away from a Target and I do groceries by foot. So I actually put a lot of my groceries in here. So I use this on a regular basis. So look, it's a tote bag. So there's not a ton that's going on here, but what I did want to talk about is the customization. So this one is white. I mean, this one is black. My wife's is white. You can get these straps in a whole bunch of colors. My wife's ended up being black, but the inside of my wife's bag is actually red. So white, X-Pack, red interior, super cool, super customized just for her, which is really cool. So one of the things is, of course, I don't use the backpack straps. I pretty much carry this solely as a crossbody, so that when I'm at the grocery store and I'm paying, I can just pop everything in here. I know that when putting insulation into the walls of this bag, it took up a little bit of space, but I don't mind it because it's meant for that purpose. So when I put in vegetables in here, maybe some milk, some meat and stuff like that, when I get home at the end of the grocery run, it's still cool, which is pretty awesome. You can get a laptop sleeve for it, but really the Ancoats Bag Company, what really is its claim to fame, what really makes it special is that it's super customizable and you are dealing one-on-one with the person who's sitting down at a sewing machine and making it for you. And John is a really nice guy. He's just a good person to even just like shoot the breeze with. Really cool. And as he's making this bag for you, he's thinking about your needs, like what you wanted to accomplish with this bag. One thing though is also, if you're traveling, this thing actually packs down pretty light. Like I said, this one doesn't pack down too light because of the insulation on the inside. My wife's does not have the insulation, so hers packs down real light. So even if you travel, tote bags are super useful when you travel, and you can pack this down into a luggage. So again, guys, the Ancoats Bag Company tote project. I keep telling John that he needs to expand out, maybe make some slings or a backpack itself. But if you are looking for a tote, give this one a look. I know that there's other companies out there that are making totes, and this one, as a downside, it is a little pricey. I will admit that it is a little expensive, but as I've said before, you are getting a craftsman, an artist at his craft, sitting down at a table, cutting material, putting it together, sewing it together, wrapping it up, delivering it with you in mind. And yeah, that's not the coolest or most interesting thing to say at a party, but at least for me as a bag enthusiast, it makes me feel good that this isn't a faceless organization, that I can actually talk to John on a regular basis. I've been using this, like I said, for a little bit over a year and a bit. And this thing is in like perfect shape, and I have stuffed this a lot. I've stuffed this. So you see like not even like a lot of marks on it. The only thing I would say, and this is also happening with my wife's bag, is that the label for the company actually is kind of coming off a little bit, but it's not even coming off from the stitching, it's coming off from the exterior of the stitching. So that's whatever, to me it's not a big deal. But guys, give the Ancoats Bag Company a look. Check out the tote. If you're looking for a tote bag, this is going to last you a lifetime. So give it a look. All right guys, it's good to be back. I'll be seeing you soon. And I'll be posting up some other videos of stuff that I've been using over the last few months, especially things that I was using in California. All right, guys, talk to you soon.